Night fell. Emma sat alone, a book in her hand. Silence filled the house. Then she heard it, a whisper, faint, from the attic door. She put down her book, listening. It came again. Soft, chilling whispers. She'd lived in the old house for years. The attic always scared her. The whispers started months ago. Each night, louder, clearer. Emma tried to ignore it, focus on her book. But the whispers pulled at her. Curiosity battled fear. What was up there? She never wanted to find out, but the whispers called to her. She couldn't ignore them any longer. Emma stood at the bottom of the attic stairs. Her hand trembled as she reached for the doorknob. The whispers grew louder now, urging her forward. Taking a deep breath, she pushed open the door. The air turned instantly cold. Dust swirled in the faint moonlight from the small window. She climbed the steps slowly, each creak echoing in the silence. Her heart pounded in her chest. Fear tightened its grip on her. What was she doing? Why did she listen? She reached the top of the stairs, hesitation holding her back. The whispers grew more insistent. They seemed to beckon her, pulling her toward the darkness. Emma stepped into the attic. Dust lay thick on the floor, untouched for years. Old furniture loomed in the shadows, covered in sheets. Cobwebs hung from every corner. In the center of the room, a single mirror stood upright. Its surface was cloudy with age, reflecting the dim light in strange ways. She moved towards it, drawn by an unknown force. As she got closer, the whispers became clearer. They seemed to be coming from the mirror itself. She reached out, her fingers tracing the cold glass. Her reflection stared back, her eyes wide with fear. But something was wrong. Behind her, in the mirror's reflection, stood a figure. Emma whirled around, her heart pounding in her chest, but there was nothing there. The attic was empty. She spun back to the mirror. Her reflection stared back, this time alone. Had she imagined it? The whispering stopped. Silence descended, heavier than before. Then a voice broke the silence. It was her own, but distorted, mocking. "Looking for something, Emma?" The voice seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. Emma stumbled back, her eyes darting around the attic. Fear choked her, stealing her breath. The whispers had led her here, but they were just the beginning. The attic held something evil, and it knew her name.